giants can swim, though nothing will keep us together. We can beat them forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day. Hello, my name is Drew James. Thanks for stopping by on my lesson of Heroes by David Bowie. I'm going to be teaching you an acoustic sing and strum style lesson where we're going to be playing some very common popular open chords, which I will be showing you how to play and the fastest way to change from one chord to the next. And I'll also be breaking down that rhythm pattern for you. This is a reasonably simple song. There's a few chords in there, but really it's quite simple. So once you've got this one chord progression, you've got the whole song, which makes it always more enjoyable, especially if you are just starting out on guitar. So let's have a look at the left hand and learn how we play it. So this song uses the following chords: D, G. I'm using a folk G with this, where we're 3rd fret on the B and the E string. A C, A minor, and E minor. And that's your lot. Nice and simple, and also all open chords, so beginner friendly. If you already know how to play those chords and you know how to switch between them most effectively, then I've included a link in the video where you can skip to so that you can start learning the order and learning the rhythm guitar. Okay, so to play a D chord, we're going to be taking our, by the way, index, middle, ring and pinky, I call the fingers, and the strings are Eddie, 8, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. So that's E, A, D, G, B, E, or come up with your own rhyme to make it the most effective. All right, so index finger on not fret 1 but fret 2, that's how you count the frets, on the 2nd fret on the G string. Middle finger on the 2nd fret on the E string. So they're sort of stuck on top of each other, these two. And ring finger goes in that gap in the middle on the B string on the 3rd fret. Okay? Thumb round the back of the guitar, pressing on the fingertips, not locking the joints, and strum the bottom 4 strings. Now that's going to be changing a lot of the time in the song to G, okay? Now with this G, what we're going to do is this: we're going to lift up index and middle and leave the ring where it is. It's very important that you leave that ring where it is. Take your little finger and squeeze it underneath, okay? So that it's just underneath there. And they're stuck on top of each other. Haven't got space like this, they're stuck on top of each other. Index finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, middle finger on the 3rd fret on the thickest E string. And for that chord you strum all 6. For the D, you strum the bottom 4. Just notice how I'm changing from D to G, leaving the ring finger there, the others coming on top, okay? The other chord that you're going to need is a C. So you will be changing from G to C. So we take lead with the index finger, index on the 1st fret on the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A, and strum the bottom 5 strings. Okay, so that is quite a big change, and if you are a beginner that will take a little bit of practice, but my advice is keep strumming even if the chord doesn't sound too good. It will make it better over time. Then we're going to be changing eventually from D to an A minor. So the A minor chord, lead once again with the index finger to go to the 1st fret on the B, like we had with the previous chord, the C chord. Then middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and ring finger on the 2nd fret also. So they're squished on top of each other, and tuck within the 2nd fret on the G string. Strum the bottom 5. And the last chord is an E minor. So move your middle and ring finger up from the A minor, because we do change from A minor to E minor. So move this little clump of fingers up 1 set of strings. So the middle finger goes on the A string on the 2nd fret, and the ring finger goes on the 2nd fret on the D string. And for that chord, because it's an E chord, we strum all 6. So that's your order of chords. Here's your A minor to E minor change. Just move that middle and ring up. D to G change, leave the ring finger there. And as I said, the G to the C, you're going to have to lift everything up and just focus, practice that. Okay. And now let's look at the order of chords in the song and the rhythm pattern. First of all, the rhythm pattern. It's a very, very simple rhythm, and it will be testing you on your upstrokes, okay? So the rhythm pattern is this: 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Another way to think of it is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, I'll do it slower. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Repeat. Just changing chord to G. Okay, so hopefully you've got that. Start slow and get faster as you go, okay? So, unless I tell you otherwise, each chord is played for 2 of that rhythm pattern. So here's the beginning. D, D again, change to G, G again. You repeat that idea. D, D, G, G. Okay, so that's been D, G, D, G. And then when the singing starts for the verses, you do the same thing again. 2 Ds, 2 Gs, 2 Ds, 2 Gs, like this. I wish I could G, like the D-fins, like D-fins can G, G. Then, though nothing. So what we're doing on that is we're going to change to a C chord. C, C again, will keep us together. Then we're going to go to a D chord. D again. Okay, so we've got time, so let's just do that again. So we've got though C, C will keep us to D. Just keep strumming if you can't change fast enough. Oh, the weak and A minor. Now, on the We Can Beat Them, or whatever the lyric happens to be, because there's quite a few verses in this song. I have actually included a link in the video to the version that I'm transcribing for you. So with the A minor, it's a little different. We only play the A minor for one pass of the rhythm pattern, and then we change to the E minor. So we go A minor, E minor, and then to D. Do that again a bit faster. A minor. Another D again. Oh, we can be C, G. Just for one D, D. So on that, we're going to go from the We Can Beat Them. Okay, so 1 A minor, 1 E minor, D, D again, C, G, just for one D, D again. And then, depending on which verse you're doing the same thing as the intro, okay? So 2 Ds, 2 Gs, 2 Ds, 2 Gs. And then, before the singing starts, that may then happen again. But just remember that it's 2 Ds and 2 Gs. And that is what you're doing for every verse, basically. And a verse is just the I wish I could swim like the dolphins. It's very, very easy to follow, especially if you're fast enough to play along with the song. It's not a fast song, but I have included a link in the description of the video that will take you through, so you can start playing along, because this will be in tune. I think the only thing that I really need to sort of say then is the very end of the song is it's still D and G, but we can be heroes. We can be heroes. Just for one day. It's just 2 Ds and 2 Gs. Be heroes. Thanks for watching this lesson, which was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk. They're a quirky independent guitar shop in Brighton, believe it or not. If you do like this style of lesson taught by myself, where everything is broken down and it's taught with patience, I'm not presuming you've got too much knowledge on the guitar already, and I certainly don't rush, then have a look at my website, which is learnguitarinlondon.com. There you will find nearly 200 free guitar lessons now, adding 2 new ones every week. So plenty to learn. And if you do like, sort of strummed acoustic, folk, fingerstyle, indie, a little bit of rock here and there, then you'll be in good company over at that site, and you'll certainly be able to learn some songs that I'm sure you'll know. So check it out. I upload new videos every week, so please subscribe to my channel as well. Keep on playing. Have yourself a great day.